Aries, hey, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of March 2022. Let's get started. Hey, Spirit, please bring messages for Aries' highest good. Thank you. Let's get you one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. What does Aries need to hear today? All right. The Mystic. Nice. Page 103. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Beautiful energy, Aries. Thank you for bringing that through. The Mystic. Let's open with my mashed up deck. We haven't used this one in a while. This is Rider-Waite with some additional major arcana thrown in for fun. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Aries energy. See, communication. Somebody's had a light bulb moment, it seems, right? Like they can see very clearly now, and there's very swift communication. Either you, Aries, giving that or receiving that, right? Ooh, yeah, to the unsuspecting, like, single person over here. Like, the shuffle just totally messed up to reveal, well, nothing's a mistake in tarot, first of all. But, yeah, now we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this person who's just over here enjoying their best life. Aries, is that you? You've got plenty of money to pay your bills and enjoy your best life with your friends. And, you know, it's a beautiful sunny day there with that sun energy coming through. That's the most positive card in the tarot. It's beautiful. Ooh. Are you interacting perhaps with a Scorpio? It's a Scorpio approaching you. The death energy. Now that is, of course, major transformation, right? So, okay, let's stop there. So yes, this is a major arcana for Scorpio, so perhaps you're interacting with one, but obviously this is also a major ending and a new beginning. Okay, so you see the sunrise over here. That represents the new day that comes after something ends. So perhaps you're interacting with Scorpio, perhaps you're going through a major change right now. Let's see what comes out for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, more Scorpio energy coming through, the Judgment, and it came out with the King of Swords. So it's like somebody, perhaps after a time of reflection and rest, right? With the Four of Swords over here, that's, you know, a pause. Nobody's speaking. They're just resting, recovering, gathering their thoughts, gathering their mind. The sword represents our thoughts in the tarot. And here we have the King of the suit. Okay, so Aries, that's not necessarily your, you know, you're a fire sign. This is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it does represent someone. It doesn't have to be one of those signs. I feel this is you coming through today, Aries, as the King of Swords, having made a decision, right? Your mind is very clearly made up here. Okay. Very clear after a time of rest. So let's keep going for Aries. feeling very passionate too here with the Knight of Wands in the bottom of the deck. That's wanting to charge forward very quickly, very passionately. We have, wow, okay, so the Three of Swords following the King of Swords with this rebirth energy here, okay? Mind you, this is the rebirth aspect of Scorpio, okay? So you saw the Death card come out a moment ago. These people are literally being woken up from the grave. So it's a rebirth, right? Sometimes it can represent, you know, a reconciliation with somebody from the past, but it could also represent you, Aries, coming back to life after a heartbreak, right? Three of Swords there, with followed by the Ace of Wands. I mean, those are very opposing energies, right? So this is like the death, and here we have the rebirth, right? So the Ace of Wands is a very, very passionate new start in something. It doesn't have to be with a person, but it could be. It could just be you coming back to life about your personal life and what you love to do. Here we have the Empress and the World coming out. Okay, so this Empress, this is all four queens in one. She's very magical energy. This is when she wears a crown of stars, right? She doesn't chase after anything ever. She has no need to. Everything she wants is right there at her fingertips, always. And she just busies herself with her creative projects and whatever she loves to do. She doesn't worry about anything ever. You know, she just lamps, like, for real. This is Venus energy. The Empress represents Libra and Taurus in astrology. But here we have the World. Okay, so it's like this person, the Empress, who, if this is you, Aries, or if you're the King of Swords, looking at this Empress, okay, this is like they know she's the whole kit and caboodle, right? Like, she's mastered Pentacles, Swords, Cups, and Wands. Like, she's all four queens in one. She's the full package here with the World energy. Like, you are the world to this person, Aries, if you're identifying as the Empress in this story, right? Yeah, somebody's made a decision about an Empress, like, clearly a judgment call here, a wake-up call here. Maybe there was a heartbreak and we brought it back to life. Let's see, very passionate energy. Let's go for Aries. What else wants to come out for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, snap! Aries, there's your card. Okay, and we have Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So that's fated. That's destined. This is big turn of event energy, right? So the Wheel of Fortune and the World card both represent all four fixed signs. So that's Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. You may or may not have that in your chart, or you may or may not be dealing with somebody like that. Just the fact that we have the Emperor and the Empress, though, this is divine union. This is a very special connection that's coming through here. Like, clearly somebody, wow. So, whoo-wee, this is a lot. We do have the death energy, okay? And I'm just going to place it right here under this Three of Swords, because clearly something must have ended that was painful, right? But then we look what we have next is the apology, okay? Coming under this Ace of Wands. Is, can we start again? You know, passionate restart is really what this is feeling like. Because the Page of Cups, it can even come as a surprise. You see the little fish popping out of the cup, right? It's like pops up out of nowhere type thing, you know? We have these three additional cards, and they are all major arcana. And we have Emperor, Empress. I mean, this is intense energy. Whatever relationship this is referring to, y'all are a major power couple brought together by spirit, okay? This Temperance card represents spirit. bringing together two different energies. You see the two cups that the angel is pouring back and forth. The Two of Cups in the tarot is soulmate energy. This is the divine bringing this together. It may have been a process. Somebody may have had this wake-up call. The sun is here. So it was showing up when I was shuffling, but this is literally the most positive card in the deck. And look at how happy the baby is, right? I mean, just it represents happiness, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of joy, an abundance of wealth and good health and vitality and love and laughter. I mean, all the good shit, right? Like, that's what the sun represents. I mean, this is a beautiful reading. There was clearly some sort of a hiccup here with that Three of Swords, no doubt. Like, perhaps at one point, you know, somebody was trying to be too controlled, you know, because the King of Swords and the Emperor is a very controlled energy, wants to be in control. The King of Swords is sometimes cold, right? Detached, like intellectual, not necessarily emotional. But here with this Page of Cups, it's like this genuine emotion behind the cup energy, right? So, but it is just a page. It's a small energy that, you know, it's grows though. It's backed. Yes, it's a small, like, hey, can we try this again? Or, you know, something like that, you know, a pop-up out of nowhere, but it's backed by an Emperor energy, obviously somebody who's very mature. He's all four kings in one, right? We have a divine match here on the table. It's intense. What do I want to clarify with? Steampunk, okay. That's what they said. They said steampunk. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Clearly there was, you know, that Three of Swords. It's like this, that's why I feel like it's an apology. I think maybe somebody was just coming off a little cold before. Let's see if they want to come in their feels a little bit more, right? Because, like, look, whoever's receiving this, hey, can we start again energy is showing up as the Queen of Swords. Thank goodness. Because, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's open. She's trying to take this person's hand. She's going to go on a walk with them. And she's going to bring her sword in case she, you know, smells bullshit and has to cut them out. But I think this person is seeing you as their wish come true, Aries, if you're identifying as the feminine energy in this reading, or the one receiving this. Because if you don't feel like giving this to somebody, obviously maybe you're the one receiving it, right? But you are their wish come true. That's just how I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it as you're the Empress energy over here, okay, Aries? If you need to flip the story, flip the story. It's a general message for the collective, so you know. Here we go. All right, this is for Aries. Thank you. The Queen of Swords, she's open. And she won't hesitate to cut someone off if they don't come correct, right? Like, she's learned her lessons. The World card is showing up again, and the World energy does represent a graduation, a leveling up. I feel like right here, it's like this person has had a wake-up call and you are their happiness. There's that sun again. You're their happiness, Aries. Like, the Nine of Cups is still hanging out here. Now the sun is back and the sun is already on the table. Like, you are their happiness. Like, you are their world. It's beautiful. All right, let's get it. This is for Aries. Yay. Look at this. The sun twice in your reading. This is beautiful. Let's clarify this wake-up call, this judgment card. This is a resurrection, okay? Something died. We see that something died here with that death card, Three of Swords energy. Yep, this is wow. This is someone from your past. It is this King of Swords energy, because here we have the King of Swords again. This is somebody who perhaps in the past they did act a little cold. Okay? So the Six of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. The cup energy represents the water signs. This is a very deeply emotional, innocent. There's an innocence to it. There's just something about this person that you feel deeply connected to. Perhaps it's because it came from a past life. All right, so if you didn't actually know this person in this life in your past, but I think you did. I think they must have broken your heart because I think they were being cold initially with the King of Swords showing up again. Now, this also could just be somebody who's like I said, he's made up his mind. When those first two cards came out, that's what it felt like. It's like this person is very clear in their mind. They are very clear. Yeah, and here comes the message, the Knight of Swords. That's a fast incoming communication. Could seriously just like pop up out of nowhere. Perhaps this has already happened to you, Aries, like you've already gone through this. But, you know, there's other Aries who are on different parts of the Aries timeline continuum, right? So, King of Swords. Let's talk to this King of Swords, please. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They could have that anywhere in their chart. Or, like I said, it could just be somebody who, you know, has their mind made up. Perhaps they were keeping it secret for a long time with the moon energy. Or perhaps they just couldn't deny the magnetic pull. Perhaps they were trying to, you know, just be all intellectual and up in their head about it initially. You know, just the King of Swords is known as the Ice King. He's known as the lawyer card because he's very business. All right. He's very head over heart decision. He doesn't base his decisions in emotion. Typically, he bases them in reason and logic. But I'm telling you, there's like some magnetic pull here with that moon, or perhaps they were keeping their true feelings hidden, because coming out to clarify the King of Swords is the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, can we try this again? I am in love with you. I'm in love with you. That's what this overflowing Ace of Cups represents. It represents brand new love, represents an overflowing heart. This king knows clearly where his happiness is, and it's with you, Aries. That's how I'm reading it, okay? Flip the story if you need to. But the Knight of Pentacles, he's not going to rush. He's going to take his time. We're going to have a firm foundation with that energy, right? Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to keep this Death and Three of Swords together because they clearly feel something must have ended with the Death energy and the Three of Swords. Please, what more would you like to add to that for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what just flipped? All right. Something did end, okay. And there was a long pause, perhaps, or a time out, perhaps. We do see, though, that they want to come out of conflict because this Five of Swords in the upright represents cutthroat behavior, nasty, like out for themselves, don't care who they hurt in the process, whatever, that kind of thing. It's in the reverse. It's saying to me that they want to come out of conflict. They see things from a new perspective here with the Hanged Man. They've gained this enlightenment. You see the yellow around his head there. He's taken time to reflect and see things differently from a different perspective. And that yellow around his head represents enlightenment, being able to see clearly. Look what popped out. The Sun with the Nine of Cups. This all came out with the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's telling me I want to come out of conflicts is what this person is saying. Please, can we let that go? I see things differently now, right? After a time of deep reflection there with that Hanged Man energy. Now that's a major arcana for Pisces, by the way, the Hanged Man. But the Sun this is like healing. Let's bring healing right back to a situation. If, you know, you've been caught in like, you know, cloudy weather for a long time and the sun finally breaks through, it feels so good, right? You are their happiness, Aries. They want to come out of conflict. They want to heal that. Wow. They were up in their head like, fuck, what did I do? Right? The Nine of Swords is like, this person must have fucked up somewhere, right? Because it came to an end, right? They broke your heart, whatever. But they're so anxious over it right here. They're like, I just want to heal this. This person is my happiness. This person is my joy. I want to bring the love back to the situation for real. This is amazing. It's like, here's the Ace of Wands, right? Which is that brand new beginning with the Page of Cups, which is that, hey, can we try again? Here's an apology of some, whatever is needed. And You know, that's that initiation. That's like that, hey, I know this is a special connection, right? Like, I recognize now. I can see clearly now, right? It might have taken some time, for real, with the Temperance and the Hanged Man being here. The Hanged Man, he's not going anywhere. He's just hanging out, right? The Temperance is all about divine timing, because it's a process sometimes to bring two energies together, two different hearts together. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. This is that offer coming through. Page of Cups with the Ace of Wands. This is like a brand new, fresh, like, go at it. After, boom, clearly a Tower, right? This could as well come out of nowhere. You're like not expecting this, because the Tower is an unexpected event, right? So this like apology literally could pop up out of nowhere, like that fish is popping up out of that cup. Just like, boom, you weren't expecting this, is what that feels like. Now, Aries, that is your energy. This is also Scorpio energy, because this is a card of Mars, and Mars rules those two signs, Scorpio, Aries. Somebody pops up out of fucking nowhere, okay? And you just are like, I didn't even see this coming, right? Well, maybe you did if you watch this, but like, they want to put the work in. Hello, Eight of Pentacles. Hey, can we try again? Because I really want to put the work in this time. Eight of Pentacles is a literal card of being hard at work at something. So yeah, they're showing up as the Emperor, okay? It pops up out of nowhere with that little page energy, but they are coming in their power this time. Aries, of course, this is your card. So, hey, maybe this is you offering this, right? The Feminine is just over here living her best life. She's an Empress. She doesn't chase after anything ever. Let's clarify this gorgeousness down here together. Well, you know what? Let's clarify the Empress first, and then we'll get to this. The Empress, please. How does she feel about this whole situation? Let's clarify the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. You know, it is fated. It is destined. It is a huge turn of event energy with that Wheel of Fortune. That's fate and destiny, man. The Empress, please. Thank you. Knight of Swords. Okay, communication. Coming in for Empress. Yep, it's that all right. Wow. She's just over here not worried about anything. That's Empress energy, right? She's not worried about anything. And here comes the Page of Cups. So she's just kicked back, living her best life. And here it comes. Boom, out of nowhere, right? Here's that Page of Cups again. It was after a time. This person needed to collect themselves, okay? Might have taken time. See the hourglass there again with the reference of this pops out of nowhere after a time of no communication, no contact, and they are wanting long-term commitment here. They know that you are their equal match. That's what the Four of Wands is all about. This is like two people who are very passionate about each other, and they light each other up, and they're an equal match, which is the Emperor and the Empress. This is intense. So whoever is on the receiving end of this, she's just living her best life, for real. She's just kicked back, living her best life, and here comes that communication. Boom, out of nowhere. It comes rushing in with that Knight of Swords, too. I think this person was held back for a while, and then there just comes like a tipping point, basically, where they just, boom, come in with it, right? So here, let's talk to him, because clearly this is the one offering it, the Emperor. Yeah, it's been a process. Perhaps this person needed to mature a little bit too, you know, grow up a little bit. So the Emperor, the Temperance, and the Sun. So the Sun's major arcana for Leo. Temperance is Sagittarius. And of course, you are the Emperor, Aries. So we have all three fire signs on the bottom. That's intense. All three fire sign major arcana. That's significant and very intense. Scorpio is also heavily emphasized here with the death and rebirth of, that's already here on the table. All right, let's go. Emperor, Temperance, and the Sun, please, for Aries. Thank you. Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. It's coming in quick. Wheel of Fortune again on the bottom of the deck. This Emperor might have taken a long pause to gain this clarity and to graduate. Because right under, wow, we already have the World on the table, and we have obviously the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck over there. So here it is showing up again. This person has graduated. Okay, so they've leveled up. The World card is all about a graduation, next level, and it's fated, it's destined, or at least that's how they're feeling. Like, they're coming in quick. Knight of Wands and passionate. They're not going to wait any longer. This is going to show up out of nowhere. They are so in love with you and so on fire. And it's coming, Aries. Wow, this is intense. Okay, let's get you some Moonology. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Man, double sun. You make this person so happy, Aries. If you're the Empress, dude, this Empress is everything to this person. It might have taken them a little while to figure that out, but they figured it out. What just hit the floor? Oh, Lord. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So what that's saying to me is, like, legit, this person legit has leveled up. They have matured. Like, they are coming back correct. We have communication is key on the bottom of the deck, new moon in Gemini. So yeah, I mean, let this communication is showing up. What you do with it, Aries, if you're on the receiving end, is up to you, of course. Let's get you some angels and ancestors. This is for Aries. If you like the way I read the cards, Aries, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. That would be so helpful to get this message out to other people who need to hear the messages. Thank you. The more thumbs up I can get, the more YouTube puts it out there for people. So on the bottom of the deck, we have Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. This is like divinely guided. Dude, you have the Wheel of Fortune on both bottoms of the deck. This is fate. This is destiny. This is huge energy. It's coming in. Here's under that is the Page of Pentacles. They're slightly addicted to you, Aries. Or perhaps they're trying to bring justice and rebalance some toxic shit that happened in the past. They're trying to, you know, make right what was wrong in the past. But let's see, you have Autumn, release the old and rest. Well, I feel like that's sort of similar to don't let your past hold you back. It's like releasing something of the past here so that you can have this beautiful new day. I mean, this person is so in love with you, Aries. If you're on the receiving end of this, is really intense. I'm telling you, the energy is like, wow. All right, let's get some charms for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. If you'd like a private reading with me, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. If you'd like to donate to my channel, there's a link in the description box. We have this golden coin, and it says Virgo, and it has the Virgo emblem on it. I don't know if you can see it. You'll have to trust me. So Virgo energy is the Hermit card in the tarot, which is, you know, taking time to reflect deeply and get clear. We have this cherub, this little angel coming through. Makes me think of Temperance energy, Spirit helping to bring this together. We also have, there's Justice. Nice. We saw Justice just a moment ago. She was right under that Devil energy, which is like something toxic, obviously. So trying to make up for something in the past there, you know, bring justice back, bring love. Wow, bring the love back. I think this person wasn't coming with love before. They were just kind of up cold, maybe a little detached, but there you go, Aries. That's what I have for you. It was a really beautiful reading, and I hope it helped you in some kind of way. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.